All right, folks, here just real quick and easy everyday cooking. This is a good keto breakfast. You can have it on your favorite low carb tortillas or whatever you want. This is my version of a quick and easy chorizo. So what I got here is I just got 3 cherry tomatoes diced up. I got a tablespoon of red onion diced up. This is a leftover hamburger patty from dinner last night. I just took half of that and diced it up real good. And this here it's an Indian chili, but you could use any kind of green chili that you want, bell pepper, whatever, but I like a little spice. In this plate here, I got a half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, and just a little bit of salt to your tasting. And right here, I just got 2 eggs lightly beating. And for the oil, I use lard because it works fantastic. And so now we're just gonna get started. So what you wanna do is you wanna first put in your onions, your tomatoes, and your chilies into the pan. And we're going to cook that down until the onions and the tomatoes sort of liquefy. And warning, if you're using chili peppers, it might be a little bit spicy on the lungs. As you can see now, the water's starting to come out of the tomatoes and the onions. So this usually takes about 5 minutes. It's that long. And into all of that here, what we're going to do is we're just going to throw in all of the spices, the salt, cumin, and paprika. Give that a good mix. Then we're going to throw in our meat. And this is meat optional, but I like meat. So just throw that in there. Give it a good mix. And after we cook that for a while, we're just going to add in about a 1/4 cup of water, just enough to give it some liquid in there to get all these flavors mixed together. And once it's all mixed there, what we're going to do is we're going to take our slightly beaten egg here. Now these aren't heavily beaten, just slightly beaten, just enough to give them a good mix. And we're just going to pour them in there. And we ain't going to touch it. We're just going to give it a few seconds to cook up there. And once you start seeing the white, the eggs start to cook in the white there, you can see the white around the edges. Get about halfway cooked through. And then we're going to start mixing it up and scrambling it. And pretty much, folks, what you do is you just cook it until it's done enough for you. If you like it runny, it's runny, but me personally, I can't take that. Like I said, this breakfast is quick and easy. You can have it for, there's a lot of fat in there, so you can actually have this for a meal day if you're going on a OMAD and trying to really cut some weight off. Just have this for dinner or breakfast or lunch, whatever you have your meal. But with the spices in this, I wouldn't recommend it too much too late, close to bedtime, because it can cause some backup and it's quite spicy. So, all right, folks. So all you do is just keep cooking it until it's to your doneness and your likeness here. And for me, it's just about ready. Okay, there it is, folks. And you just take it, and I use the same plate I had the spices in. That way I ain't got to do a lot of dishes. I just plate that up, and then I eat it. I'm probably just going to eat this with the fork. I ain't going to use no bread or nothing. And folks, that there is my quick and easy breakfast chorizo. That's quick and easy. It tastes just like chorizo if you ever had it. It's good fats, it's good proteins, very little carbs. The onion and tomato, you might have maybe 2.5, 3 carbs out of that because it's very little. And there it is, folks, my quick and easy chorizo egg breakfast.